Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Validus ROM from Ground Zero ROM's development, and let's get started. So guys, the Validus ROM has been around for some time now. I have actually used the Validus ROM on my S3 late in its life cycle, and it's spread on to other devices as well. So OnePlus 3 is among those devices. So let's get started now. First of all, what you would see here is the lock screen. This is actually based on a ROM called AOSP-B, which is a AOSP based ROM with a lot of features integrated and cooked into from other ROMs like CyanogenMod, AOKP and all that. Let's get in the settings menu. In the settings menu in the about phone page, you can see this is ValidusOs version 9.5. This is the unofficial version, but it's pretty stable for being unofficial and a RC2. It is RC2, so yeah, props on that. It is for the OnePlus 3, Android 6.0. The security patches are August, which is quite normal. The clang and all that, you can see it is Dragon TC clang and all that stuff, which sounds pretty cool, but I have no idea what that is, but hey, it is there. SLX status is enforcing like most other ROMs are, so yeah. Being based off of AOSP-B, you do have a lot of feature in the feature set. So let's get started on the features. And the first thing is first, you do have Fullscreen, where most of the extra features are, and the status bar option, you do have position of the clock. All of this can be customized. Show date can be on or off, and even show date with the style of it. You can have small size, normal style, uppercase, lowercase, and format. That's also something pretty available. Clock and date can be customized with colors. Battery option. In the battery option, you do have options for icon portrait, icon landscape, circle. All of that is available. Charging current can be displayed in the lock screen, but still it is more of the gimmick feature, which says 1500 or 500. So nothing special there. Icons are there. Icon visibility can be customized from here. Carrier label can be enabled or disabled. Pretty nice to see that. Network traffic is available, and you can actually customize that. Pretty nice to see. Validus logo can be there. I mean, this is the new Validus logo, I guess, because the old one had a crescent moon with a wolf howling, so that would have been pretty nice to see. But also you can customize the location of the logo, where you can have left or right orientation. Also the color can be customized. Now in the quick setting panel, you do have tiles. You do have option for customizing all the tiles here, and now this is pretty much amazing. I really like the tile setup in here, where you have a lot more options. I mean, the new CyanogenMod tile option actually makes it into pages, and you have to scroll through different pages to have different icons and stuff like that. Here it's pretty much in the same page, and you just have to scroll up and down, and that is something which I feel is much more useful and usable rather than the other option where you have pages. So yeah, there is something there which I pretty much like. And also you do have 4 tiles per row, and that pretty much increases a lot of options, and you have a lot more stuff on one page. In the status bar area, you can enable the task manager, which is this one, and you can actually kill everything whichever is running. Service settings, you can enable the weather service here, and weather will appear here, and it will be pretty much same. Quick pull down is available, and you can actually use that when there is no notification in the areas. Now navigation bar option, if you are using navigation bar, you do have a lot of options here with extra options with the kill app with back button and left-handed mode, so that is also amazing. Hardware buttons. In the hardware buttons, you do have the option to customize the power button with lock screen torch and advanced power menu, where you can enable all of these. Volume buttons, where you can customize the volume level, wake, playback control and cursor control, which are the features which I use the most of the times. Now in the recent screen menu, you do have option to select slim recent, which is pretty amazing. I really like that for a minimal approach. That is really nice to see. If you are not going to use slim recent, you do have the slim recent with a few more options, where you can enable memory bar. Creole button can be customized in different places, so that is also available. Now lock screen options, you do have show weather. Lock screen shortcut can be customized with bottom shortcuts and the custom center shortcuts, which is taken from slim ROMs. Lock screen wallpaper can be customized. Lock screen color can be customized, where you have all of these options, where you can customize everything here, and even music visualizer is here, so kind of a gimmick, but still it's there for those who need it. Now in the hardware navigation controls, out of the box, when you get started with the ROM, the buttons are swapped. Like this is the back button and this is the recent button, and there is no easy way to just swap it back. You will have to enable the custom actions and rename everything. Like the back key is right now recent because I want this key to be recent, and the normal app switch key is back because I want that. So yeah, you have to do that. It would have been nice to see a swap buttons switcher here like in the CM ROMs. In the advanced UI feature, you do have animation stuff, which is basically AOKP. You have system animation, toast animation, and all that. Pretty nice to see. App circle bar is here. Now gesture anywhere is amazing. I really like that, and it is a great addition. Multi-window is enabled. You can enable that from here or from the developers option, and it's kind of finicky, but still it's available. Clock and alarm can be customized, and here this is basically C clock, so you do have all that options from here. So that is it in the Wolf's Den option. So let's get into the other stuff. Now in the display option, you do have adaptive brightness. There is a 3 theme option where you can have dark or light or anything like that. So yeah, it does require system UI refresh, so that works. There is dark UI, so that is pretty much okay. Now out of the box, the LCD density is 400 dpi. You can actually customize it to anything you want, but what I noticed is that there is no 480, which is the default for this device, which I don't know, might be something for different people. I'm not entirely sure, but it is a thing, so keep that in mind. There is daydream, double press the camera button for quick access to camera, double tap to wake, prevent accidental wake up, and really nice feature to have. You do have dashboard options where you can enable 2 or 3 dashboard columns in the settings menu, so that is also available. And also you have category sizes and tile text size, which you can customize on the way your status bar or the settings menu looks. I personally would keep it all the way down, well, quite down, to have much more real estate. So yeah, just so you guys know. It does have ambient display, so you don't have to worry about that. It does have ambient display. It does have color animation for the ambient display option. Toast icon can be enabled. Double tap on the status bar can turn off your screen. Wake up on charge. Screenshot options are available, so you do have that. Pretty nice to see. Sound and notification options are pretty much the same as you would expect in any other ROM. It does have volume steps though, so you can customize how many steps each button press will take you to, so that is pretty amazing. It does have other options where you can customize all of these sounds, so pretty nice. In the advanced option, you do have safe reset, safe headset volume, reorient the buttons, all of that is available. Notification light can be customized to any of these, so you can see it is blue right now. Now this is another problem which I saw in our in the ROM, where when you reboot, the light stays on, so that is something which you might have to do stuff with. So yeah, prevent audio ducking if you like to hear the music even when there is a notification, so that is available. Heads up notification can be customized from here. Now it does have this CyanogenMod theme engine, which is amazing. I mean, for a ROM with lots of features and this many features, and having CyanogenMod theme engine makes it an ideal ROM for someone like me who likes a lot of features. The equalizer is available, which is basically Viper for Android, which is one of the best equalizers available for this device or any other Android device for that matter, so that is amazing. But you do have to install the drivers for it. It's just an APK file which is integrated into the settings menu, so just so you guys know. Kernel options is the basic kernel editor, but kind of customized by the Ground Zero editor, so it is the older version of kernel editor, but you do have options to customize a lot of stuff from here, like thermals, underclocking, and all that can be customized from here, so that's pretty nice. Now it does have 2 home launcher, which is Slim launcher and Nova launcher, so you can pick your poison. So battery life is pretty cool. I haven't been able to get any earth-shattering results with it. Now it does have the OnePlus DOS option where you can customize the pickup option and hand wipe. It does have a pocket mode, so you will be covered in that area. Screen up gestures is also available, which is kind of customized. This is the BAM settings, which is different from CyanogenMod, where you have a lot more options and a custom application option, so that is amazing. Now you do have the notification slider option, and it is working. You can customize that, whatever appears in here also. Pretty nice to see that. Now rest everything is basically the same stuff as you would expect in any other ROM like TipsyOS or AICP, so it's pretty darn stock. So this is the Antutu benchmark score which I received, which is about 143,000, which is pretty cool. It's almost as similar to what you would get in any other ROM like TipsyOS or AICP or other AOSP based ROM, so that is pretty nice. Now let's get to the few bugs which I have with this ROM. first things first, the camera from the launcher does not work, and that is kind of a problem. But there is no the camera from here does work, which I'm not entirely sure why that is. So you do have the camera, which is basically the cyanogen mode based camera with chroma flash and all that. So you can expect a bit of over sharpening and stuff like that with the normal auto application, but yeah, it is kind of expected. Other than that, the screen recording option does not really work, which I'm not entirely sure why that is. Here is the screen recorder shortcut, and it just reboots, which is not really what I wanted. Anyways, there is the boot animation, which I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, there's nothing much else to talk about this ROM other than the fact that, well, I've already discussed. It is a AOSP based ROM. It does have a lot of features. Battery life is pretty good. You can get through most of the days without much hassle, and it does have dash charging, so that is something else which I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. There are a few issues which I just mentioned. The screen recorder does not work. The camera just, I'm not entirely sure why. Just force closes from here. You can just delete it and get this thing here, and it should work perfectly, but I'm not entirely sure what that was. It's probably with the gallery application. It's linked with the gallery, and gallery does not have a shortcut to the camera. So anyways, so yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Again, in the conclusion, this is ValidusOs, and it is based on AOSP, so you will get all the features from AOSP, which is it is a lot different from the cyanogen mod ROMs, but still has pretty good stability. Stability wise, it's pretty good. The performance is comparable to other cyanogen mod ROMs, and the battery life is also pretty nice to have. So yeah, all in all, a great package. I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.